On behalf of the government of Somaliland, on behalf of the President of Somaliland and the people of Somaliland, we would like to welcome you warmly to Somaliland. And Somaliland, as we have discussed, is very grateful for your visit. Somaliland and the UK have a historical relationship. We're very much happy that you are here with us today. We're also pleased with the support that we are getting from the British government and the resources that we are offering to our own people in terms of security, in terms of training, in terms of capacity building, in terms of development issues. The Minister is here today to sort of re-emphasize the importance of the relationship between Somaliland and Somaliland and the UK. And the Minister reassured the Somalilanders that our relationship would be much stronger in the future. We will have a lot of things to do, and we have a lot of things in common. We do have a major Somaliland diaspora in the UK. We are very much keen to come and do business here. We are discussing the issue of the business conference that will take place sometime soon in the UK for Somaliland. And we have discussed a lot on how we could cooperate on issues related between Somaliland and the UK. We have reassured the Minister today that Somaliland is a very peace-loving nation. We live in peace with our neighbors. We do not want any spoilers at all to be coming to this part of the world. We are working with the international community when it comes to issues of security. We are happy that Somaliland is a peaceful nation. We are having good talks with Somalia. We are all keen to see that Somaliland will support the international community when it comes to issues related to terrorism and the rest. And we want to reassure to the Minister that Somaliland will always maintain peace and stability and work hand in hand with its neighbors and with the international community. And we would like to be seen as a member of the international community. And as you know, Somaliland has called for its own independence 23 years ago. And that's our aim and that's our objective. And we would like the international community to respect and to support, because we have, I think, performed very well when it comes to democracy, to elections, to rule of law and the rest. So once again, Mr. Minister, welcome to Somaliland, and we would like to thank you for the visit and for the support that you are giving to us.
Much indeed. And could I begin by saying how pleased I am to be in Somaliland. This is my first visit, but I've always been keen to facilitate the relationship between the United Kingdom and Somaliland, to make sure that we can find ways to strengthen and deepen what is an historic and important relationship for the United Kingdom. And the meeting between the President, his ministers and myself has been extremely positive and constructive. We discussed a whole range of important issues between Somaliland and the United Kingdom, including reducing and lowering the travel advice, which I'm pleased to announce that we will be able to do so, specifically related to Hargeisa and Berbera. We also discussed the importance of strengthening the relationship between Somaliland and the Somalilanders who live in the United Kingdom, using the expertise and the skills that the diaspora have to continue the development that is happening here in Somaliland. Also to facilitate a trade and investment conference in London to make sure that British businesses are aware of the opportunities that exist here in Somaliland. But also to encourage and ensure that there is continued development in the discussions that are taking place between Somaliland and Somalia, that there is a reducing of the tensions between Somaliland and Puntland, and that we urge restraint at this particular challenging time, and the United Kingdom will play its role in a constructive way to ensure that everybody is focused on the priorities, which is economic development and economic growth and job creation. And to that end, I can confirm that the Department for International Development's commitment of £95 million a year coming to Somaliland there is enormous confidence from the Department for International Development. so I can confirm there will be a continued programme here in Somaliland, supporting the priorities of the government here in Somaliland to ensure that everybody here can benefit from economic development and economic growth, particularly aligned with the priorities of the government. And my visit so far has been a great success, and I've just had as I mentioned, a very constructive and warm discussion with the President and his ministers, confirming the importance that we all attach to the Somaliland-United Kingdom relationship. Thank you.
waxa la yiraahdo ee la socoto wuxuu oranayay u talaabin oo inay tagin dadka Ingiriiska wadanka Somaliland waxay markii hore inagu xidhayeen inay Soomaaliya waxaan u sheegnay aan laba wadan oo kala gadisanahay dhibaatadii ugu dambeysay ka dhacday waxa 208 Somaliland wadan xasiloon aad baan uga la hadlay marka imka wixii baa mushtariga dadkii Somaliland dariska ama British hadan ama Britishka ama Europeanska wadanka Yemen ay xorbe ku iman karaan marka waxa xagga nabadgelyada ay Ingiriiska lagu security advisory.
Well, our position on Somaliland is very clear, and it's been consistent for many years. We don't recognise Somaliland as a separate country. We believe that the relationship between Somaliland and Somalia and the region needs to be sorted out between Somaliland and Somalia and the region, and I'm delighted that those discussions are taking place, chaired by the Turks in Ankara. And I have offered any UK support that we can provide to facilitate those discussions coming to a satisfactory conclusion. The position of Sheffield City Council is not the position of the United Kingdom government.
Let me also add maybe a point on that issue. Of course, the Sheffield recognition is very important for us as a nation. We feel it was very symbolic. We hope that a lot of the other cities like Cardiff and Bristol and others will follow. We have informed the minister that we see ourselves as an independent state as far as Sheffield is concerned, and we wanted again thank you all for that.
Well, we take the travel advice that we provide very seriously indeed, and the travel advice is provided for the benefit of United Kingdom citizens. But it has been clear for some time that there is some anxiety in the Somaliland government about the overarching travel advice that has been provided for the whole of what we see as Somalia. And what I have informed the President and his ministers this morning is that we have undertaken a comprehensive analysis looking at the facts. This is not a political decision, it is a factual decision. And we are downgrading our travel advice to Hargeisa and Berbera specifically. And we're making that very clear in our travel advice when it's reposted either later on today or tomorrow, that we see Hargeisa and Berbera as safer than the rest of Somaliland and the rest of Somalia.
Thank you very much. Thank you.